Hello viewers, welcome to JSM. In the previous lecture, we discussed what are the properties of charge. Okay, so in this lecture, I am going to discuss how to charge a body. So generally, we have three methods to charge a body, that is charging by friction or by rubbing, and charging by induction, and charging by conduction. Three methods. Okay, so in that, first we are going to start with charging by friction or rubbing. Okay, so this is the first method of discovery of charge a body. Okay, so this is the first method that which discovered how to charge a body. Okay, see, in the beginning of the electrostatics we discussed, right? So if a comb is rubbed with a dry cloth, it is getting some charge, right? Okay, so that is also one example for this method. Okay, so let us see in detail, and this is also called as triboelectric effect. Triboelectric effect. Okay, so this method is also considered as a triboelectric effect. So here generally this method is used for the charging of insulators. Charging of insulators. We cannot use generally this one for the conductors. Okay, so charging of insulators, this method is used. Okay, so here let us consider two bodies. Suppose we have two bodies, we are rubbing them. Okay, two bodies, we are rubbing them. So now here what happens, see, every material is made up of atoms, right? Okay, so whatever it may be the object, they made up of atoms. Okay, so now here what happens in this method, when we rub two bodies, okay, when we rub two bodies, electrons are transferred from one body to another body. Okay, so let us see here what is happening. Electrons, suppose from here to here like this, four electrons were transferred. Okay, so one body to another body, electrons were transferred, so it results in the formation of charge on the body. Okay, so now here see, electrons are transferred from here to here, right? So now this will get the positive charge. Okay, and this body will get the negative charge because electrons moved from here to here, right? Okay, so here one more thing, that why electrons are transferring from here to here. Okay, because see here, when we rub them, some thermal energy is produced here. Okay, what happens, some thermal energy is produced when we rub these bodies. Okay, so that is we are doing mechanical work. What happens, that kinetic energy is converted into thermal energy. Okay, so here when this thermal energy is equal to the ionization energy. Okay, see here atoms are there, right? Okay, so those atoms absorb this thermal energy which are present at the surface where we are rubbing them. Okay, so they absorb the energy, and when that energy is equal to the ionization energy, then the electron is transferring from this body to another body. Okay, so and here why only from here to here, from here to here also possible, that depends on the electronegativity of the bodies which we are rubbing. Okay, so always electron transfer takes place from less electronegative to more electronegative side, right? Okay, so here this is less electronegative, this is more electronegative, so electrons transferred from this body to this body. Okay, so this is how charge is developed on the bodies by the rubbing due to the transfer of electrons. Why electrons are transferring here? The generated thermal energy when equal to the ionization energy, then they are transferring. Okay, and see one more thing here, already we discussed in the very first lecture, every charge is associated with some mass. Means here electrons transferred means some of the mass also transferred from here to here. Yes or no? Electrons transferred means mass also transferred, but the mass of electron is very less. Okay, so that's why here generally that is insignificant, but whatever it may be. Okay, so in the quantum level, that is in the micro level observation, some of the mass is also transferred. Yes or no? Charge transferred, so mass also transferred. Clear? So this is how charge is developed here. And now see, in this method, generally, remember this is generally used for the charging of insulators. Okay, and one more thing if we observe here is that very important point, charge on a body is due to transfer of electrons only. Due to transfer of electrons only. Very important point. See here, this is getting a positive charge and this is getting negative charge. Why? Because electrons transferred from this body to this body. That's why this is getting positive charge, this is getting negative charge. Remember that charge is always due to the transfer of electrons, not the protons. Okay, electrons only transfer from one body to another body. Clear? So let us see the next method. Now let us discuss the second method, that is charging by conduction. Okay, so here in this method generally this is used for the charging of conductors. Okay, see, previous method is generally used for the charging of insulators and this method is generally used for the charging of conductors. Okay, so in this method what we do is that we take two bodies, one is a charged body and another one is uncharged body. Okay, one is a charged and another one is neutral, that is nothing but uncharged body. When these two are come in contact with each other, in that case charge is transferred. Okay, so clear? In the previous method what we did, both are neutral bodies, but here one is a charged body, another one is uncharged body. Okay, so let us see here. Suppose we have a metal sphere. Okay, so we have a metal sphere which is uncharged body. Okay, and here this is a insulated stand. Okay, insulated stand. On an insulated stand we have a metal sphere which is a neutral body, uncharged species. Suppose now when a charged body is in contact with this, okay, so this is an ebonite rod we are taking. Okay, an ebonite rod we are taking, this is having excess of electrons. Okay, so that's why I am showing here with negative charge. So these all are the excess electrons present on this. See, this is neutral, means equal number of protons, equal number of electrons are present. But this is ebonite rod is charged, so means it has excess of electrons. Okay, excess of electrons. Now what happens? From here to here electrons were transferred. Okay, from electron excess body to this neutral body, that is uncharged body, electrons are transferred. So now this also will get the charge. Okay, and one other thing, see here we are using the insulated stand. Why we are using means that it is to prevent, okay, this insulated stand is used to prevent transfer of electrons. Okay, transfer of electrons to ground or earth. Okay, so that's why we are using this insulated stand, so those transferred charge accumulated on the metal sphere. Okay, so now this we did. Now what happens here is that, see, this metal rod is now charged body. Here metal sphere is here uncharged, but when it is come in contact with this charged body, so here like this electrons are accumulated on the surface of the metal sphere. Now this is negatively charged. Okay, so here what is happening here, why electrons are accumulated on the surface means already it has electrons, yes or no? Uncharged body means there are electrons but also equal number of protons. So here these electrons are present on the surface, which are transferred electrons. What is the reason means, so already in metal sphere there are some electrons, so there exists a repulsion between the already existing electrons and this incoming electrons. So that's why what happens, due to those inter-electron repulsions, this negative charge is accumulated on the surface of the metal sphere. Whatever it may be, now it is charged body. Like this. Okay, so in this method we can charge a uncharged body by using charged body. In the previous case both are uncharged bodies, right? Okay, so here now if you observe this one again, here the charge is due to the transfer of electrons. Very important point you must keep in mind. Okay, charge is due to transfer of electrons only. Transfer of electrons only. So no. So again here what is happening, this excess electrons transferred to here, so that's why it is getting the negative charge. Remember that protons will never transfer, only electrons transfer from one body to another body. Okay, clear? So this is about the charging by conduction method. Okay, charging by friction is used generally for the insulators, and this is for the conductors, and there we use to uncharged bodies or neutral bodies, but here we are using, one is a charged body and another one is uncharged body. Okay, so charge transferred from charged body to uncharged body, and charge is always due to the transfer of electrons only. Okay, clear? Now see, in the same manner, suppose if this metal sphere is in come in contact with a positively charged body, then what happens? Electrons are transferred from this sphere to here, because it is positively charged, electron deficient. Okay, so here to here electron transfer, so this will get the positive charge now, metal sphere. Clear? So very simple. If this body is having excess of electrons, electron transfer is from here to here, so metal sphere is getting the negative charge. And in the case when positive bodies come in contact with this, what is happening? Electron transfer is from here to here. Okay, understood? So whatever it may be, this case or this case, the charge on the sphere is due to the transfer of electrons only. So no, here from here to here electron transfer, and in this case from here to here electron transfer. Okay, so charging is only due to the transfer of electrons, a very important point. Okay, thank you for watching.